it's Rihanna and welcome back to another video. So today's video is a little bit different, as you can see from the title. It's about self-care. Self-care is so important, especially for your mental health. So for me, I've had depression and anxiety since I was about 14, so for a while now. When I was at 16, it got really bad to the point where I wouldn't get up and I wouldn't be able to get out of bed and go to school each day. Like, it got that bad. I ended up leaving school at that stage, and yeah, it continued to get worse, and I just kind of went off on different ways of coping with it because I didn't have actual strategies in place to work through anything. So at one stage I was drinking a lot, and I ended up noticing it and going to myself, well, you know, we can't carry on like this. It's not good for your health, first of all, and it's really not helping your mental health overall. So over the last 8 months, I have been off work because I've had a back injury. It's been a really stressful time for me, and a really, almost like a lonely time, because you can't do a lot and your life is basically kind of put on hold. So I've had surgery now, and I'm hopefully on like the tail end of it all. So that's awesome, but there's so much I couldn't do, and I still can't do. Like, I can't bend over. I can't like bend to get anything off the ground at the moment still since surgery. Like, I wasn't able to walk more than a block and a half because I get severe nerve pain and stuff like that. So I couldn't really go out for very long. I couldn't really drink because I was on a lot of medication. I couldn't really go out and do much with anyone because I couldn't do anything pretty much. So these are some tips that I have kind of started implementing in my life over the last 8 months, especially like I guess the last 5 months, when I noticed my mental health just dropped and went downhill crazy all of a sudden. So for me, self-care comes in 3 different categories. It comes with your mind, your body and your soul. You gotta have all of them working together so that you feel awesome. So these are just little wee tips that I like to use to make myself feel better on a daily. Like, it doesn't fix problems, but it just makes you feel a wee bit better on the inside. So my first tip is for mind, and it's cleaning up, so you're not in like a messy, untidy space. I know that my bedroom especially can get really messy really easy and really quickly, and especially when I'm working and busy like that. So I know even in the past that was something that I always tried to do, was try to keep a tidy room, which is really hard, but we'll give it a go. So I like to keep things off the floor. I'm not really worried about clutter, but a messy space equals a messy mind, like, honestly. Next one for mind is exercising. So I think it's really important each day to do something to move your body and get your endorphins pumping. So even if it's just going for a walk. When I first come off work and I was only able to walk a block and a half max, I would still go for that block and a half walk because it just got me out of the house, got me in the fresh air, and it got me feeling the endorphins pump through me. So that is really important. A tip for that, if you don't like walking or anything like that, go to the gym, go lift some weights, do yoga, do something like that. But also, if you don't want to walk, like, I don't like walking around where I live because there's lots of hills and I'm lazy. So I like to sometimes hop in my car and I drive to the beach, or I drive to the river and I just go for a wee walk around there, take the dog with me, go for a walk in the water, like, and just enjoy. I find that is a time where you can unwind and really relax and take in your surroundings, and yeah, just be grateful for where you are and what you're doing in that moment. Body, my first one is also exercise. So just everything from before, basically. So my next one for body is skincare, hair care and nails. So when I'm having a real pamper day, like a self-care Sunday, I like to use like a face mask. So this one here I've got is By Nature Purifying Charcoal Manuka Honey Mask, or I used the Creighton's Pink Grapefruit Mask the other day. Like, I just really enjoy doing that, and it just gives your skin an extra bit of TLC, so that's really cool to do. And you feel really rejuvenated and just really good after. I'm going in with this to start off, to remove my makeup. Now I'm going to go in with this micellar water. Now I'm going to take this charcoal mask really quick. So each time after I wash my hair, I try to use a leave-in conditioner. This is the coconut milk hydrating leave-in conditioner by Asano, and I love their products because they're like quite natural and stuff, but this actually makes your hair really nice as well. So that's something I try to do like each time I wash my hair. When I'm doing like my face mask on like a Sunday or something, I like to put in a hair mask as well, and I like to use the pure refined coconut oil, so just refined coconut oil, and I like to slather that all over my head, either leave it in for a few hours or even sleep in it. So I just put a towel down on my pillow, go to sleep. Next morning I'll hop up, wash my hair, and I just feel like you feel really just relaxed and rejuvenated after doing something like that, because you're putting time into yourself. The next one is for soul. So I like to take time out of my day each day to be more aware of my life, basically. Be more aware of my surroundings and aware of everything that's going on around me. And I know that probably doesn't seem relaxing, but it's really good to take that time to be grateful for what you have. And I like to list 3 things a day that I am truly grateful for, and I think it's just really eye-opening and gives you perspective on your life isn't so bad, you're just having a bad day kind of thing. The next one for soul is do more of what you love. So I know life gets really busy when you're working like long hours. You might be working 30 hours a week, maybe 60 hours a week. That's still long hours no matter how much. And then with everything else going on in life, if you have a social life, unlike me, not kidding, if you have a social life and other things like that going on, you don't really get time for the things that you really enjoy. So it's good to take like even just an hour out of your week just for you, so something that you really enjoy. So in the past, some things that I've done for myself is I really enjoy going to the gym and lifting weights. This was before I did my back, but I really enjoyed it, and it was something I'd do just for me and nobody else. But at the moment, the thing that I love to do just for me is look after my wee houseplant babies. I've got my big monstera over here. Well, he's not that big, but he's still not a baby. He's got 3 big leaves on him. This one's a wee bit damaged, but he came like that, so I'm just trying to get him nice and healthy. And I think I've got about 14 houseplants in my tiny room right now, so I love taking time to take care of them and water them and fertilize them and wipe off the wee leaves, because I have a big window and oh my god, it gets so dusty in here because there is a road just outside. So yeah, that's something that I really like to do just for me. I find them so relaxing and peaceful and just so nice. So this next one, it isn't something to really do because it's more about relaxing, but it's cool, like having somewhere that you can go and relax. So for me, I like to have a Tranquil Place just to go for an hour, just sit on my phone and just have my chill time. And for me, that's my bedroom. I like to have like light coloured sheets and linens and stuff on the bed and blankets because I find it really calming, as weird as that probably sounds. And I like having my houseplants around to create like a real just chill vibe, and it's just really nice to come in here and like, you know, read a book, or go on my phone and go on Facebook, or, you know, do something like that, watch a YouTube video. and it's just a really calming and nice environment to be in. Oh, and especially with all my pillows. I'm like addicted to pillows. If they're not on my bed, you can't really walk around my room, so that's kind of like why I have to make my bed every day too, because my room's so small. So those are all my wee tips that I use and have kind of created a routine out of. Everyone's going to be different and everyone's going to have different things that work for them, but taking the time to actually think about things like the 3 things that you're grateful for each day and stuff, it just gives you a different perspective and it does put you in a better mind space, I reckon, anyway. So if you know anyone that needs some of those tips, or you have any tips, put it down below. And yeah, if you know anyone that needs some wee tips, then share them on, because I don't feel like there is enough people talking about strategies to deal with mental health. Like, mental health is a massive issue here in New Zealand, but I don't feel like there's enough strategies going around for people to deal with it, and especially guys in that matter. It's so heartbreaking how many guys commit suicide and they don't talk about anything before they go. Like, they don't give themselves that second chance, which is really sad. So yeah, if you know a friend that's going through something, be an open ear, because sometimes talking to a friend can really help a lot. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I would really appreciate it. And see you next time.